Oh, wait. First we can go around and ask people what they think about different stuff before we actually go into the Citadel. Let's see, let's start with Caden. Because he's Caden. This section always looks the same when we approach a particular command member.
Anything you need, Commander?
Yeah, tactical uprise.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Whatever.
Dr. Tassoni.
Yeah.
She seems nice enough. Hard to believe she's older than both of us put together.
Don't get too interested. You like her?
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Art appreciation, I like this one. When I think about Caden or Ashley, I think I much more prefer Caden. Sorry, Ashley. But for this playthrough, I think I will leave Caden because I only once allowed him to love, and it is just the way I do stuff.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They, you mean who? They shouldn't? Who shouldn't? I don't understand. Okay.
Those communications are classified, Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I?
But you know the Navy grapevine.
Yeah,
They're
I do.
on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Yeah, can't you retrofit two L3s?
You ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name.
Who?
The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to Canadic subsidiary. Okay. You're angry, aren't you?
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes.
And you're still an Alliance soldier,
After
aren't
first
you?
contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Experts? Who's that?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually.
Out
That's
of
why
all.
Canadics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Yeah, sorry would be better. But they of course made the mistake.
And the Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Out of all people. Yeah, we couldn't do it alone?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and EZO. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
And that means you had a bad one, aren't you?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Military discipline. Actually, not exactly, but let's keep it that way.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Macapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us because it was effective training. He liked it.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Now that's a problem.
this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk
True
another
enough.
time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
We are at the end, because dialogue with her is fine. But I would like to leave it at the end of one of or episode or two. And now on the lower deck. Move it, Samantha, move it. Rex, do you have anything interesting to say?
Shepard,
Yeah, personal inquiry.
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
but he will help them eventually.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard?
Be who you are.
I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
Yeah.
So you decided to go your own way.
Like
I
any
decided
Krogan.
killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero.
Really?
Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Quite true.
Exactly. That's why I hired you.
The Alliance will pay him.
And that's why I joined. So I wouldn't have to deal with them. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them.
And you kill them.
Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
So
True.
long, Rex.
Shepard.
You, Ashley.
Commander?
Can we talk? Yeah.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I
Sure.
like that.
I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
That's unprofessional.
I heard it. I don't need to tell you it's inappropriate to gossip about how cute your superior officers are.
It won't happen again. And, I have no interest in the lieutenant.
True enough. And how are you doing?
What's your opinion
Which
of the
means
last mission?
The last mission.
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
First of all, another chore with the dialogue wheel. It was said it should be a tactical approach or last mission, something like that, for the line that Shepard said. Tell me your opinion on last mission, and it was totally not that. The thing is, I know the person who plays the game might get confused. I believe her, it might not matter, we'll watch her, yep.
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Impressive, true.
Dismissed, Chief.
But it doesn't really
Ma'am.
help us. Just destroyed some ruins. Garrus. Do you have something interesting to say?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I have a problem.
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him.
We're just
He's
half
always
the
one
way.
step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Don't you worry.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence.
We don't see
I
actually the
just can't
progress
stand the
yet,
thought
but
of
it
him
is
getting
there.
away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
You're here, so that's fine. Are you worried?
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
No. Yeah.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
Yeah, let's say that it is possible, but I don't think so.
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
That's true.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
We'll see
Good.
him.
The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see,
That
this
was
is why
probably
I
more-
want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
True.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he'll be ready. Oh yeah, you too.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
What we can do? We can buy from you. Spectre Master Gear. Pistol 2. Give me a second. Small change of plans there. Let's see. It's not really that big of a thing, but there's some armor. Mercenary 10 might be good. Medium armor Turian. And the rest we'll probably sell. Anti-Thorian gas, we don't need that, I think. Grenade upgrades. These are the things I just bought. Combat exoskeleton. Yeah, let's sell it. Some armor upgrades, weapon upgrades, high explosives, we don't need that. Kinetic coil, don't think we need that too. Kinetic exoskeleton as well, and that's more or less everything. Crap. There's no point in doing business when we reach the limits when it comes to everything. Tally.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
I think the LPS of the Mass Effect game is in a half, I think. It better be.
If we don't stop him soon, it'll be too late.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
But it isn't about you, is it?
Saren's looking to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Everyone's a part of this somehow, whether they know it or not.
But you're the only one doing anything about it. You and your crew. You took me on board and made me feel like I belonged. Not too many people would do that with a Quarian.
Yeah, you earned it.
I didn't bring you along as a favor, Tally. You're here because you contribute to the mission, and I need all the help I can get on this one.
Don't worry. You can always count on me.
True.
I should go.
See you later.
I would also like other people to talk more in this. Yara is the final person. Will you load? No. Let's see. Yeah, now it's loading. I'm not sure we can see it. I don't think you can see the loading screen, but who cares about that? Doctor, she's not going to tell us anything new. Liara. By the way, Codex entries. We have Raced Against Time, Vermeer. Still a bunch of assignments to do. Keep searching. Alright. Codex. Special Task Groups, Turing Government. Technology. Biotic life as a biotic. I don't remember if I read that one. Biotic possess extraordinary abilities, but they must live with minor inconveniences. The most obvious issue is getting adequate nutrition. Creating biotic Mass Effect takes such a toll on metabolism that active biotic developers... Standard Alliance combatants... calories per day, biotics are 450. 4,500. And after his electric charge, electricity accumulated in Starship's drive cores must be discharged and by biotic users. Okay, so I'll read that maybe later. Do we have any new primary things? Vermeer.
Vermeer is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain.
But no real life.
Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems.
And
all fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves.
Yeah, that happens. what I wanted to do is save, because I like saving. That's a thing that I lack in some other games, like the one that I'm playing now, Batman Arkham City. But let's focus on the blue.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
Was that just a part of the mission? Or didn't mention it? Let's try to be nicer with her.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
True.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
True. What do you know about Benezia, since you already brought up the name?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I doubt
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Or maybe she's just evil.
Any chance she's in this for power or personal gain?
No, not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
So you mean you have some sort of a quarrel with her? Tell me about the Asari. She's the person who tells you more about her species.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
Okay.
My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole.
I share this
Although
view,
we seek to understand other
less.
species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors. That means?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting. No, and that means if you watched there's a video on YouTube showing how they created the Asari as species and what is their role in the whole universe on a design point of view.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Right. And what about the other parents?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Yeah, the age difference is there.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind.
Yeah, Krogan.
We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Intriguing. Do you know who your father was?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Yeah, you can do that. We don't understand.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Yeah, that's good.
Think
obvious.
about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
Ooh.
Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Then what she do? Why'd she do it? Yeah.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Who was it? Yeah. Seems we
had
to finish
Goodbye,
this.
Commander.
For a second. Now, give me a moment. I just will check out, do I have recording space enough to continue?